Liv Morgan is concerned about Dominic Mysterio as Bad Blood approaches, and in this video, I'll break down what has her worried, why it's a significant detail, and how it could impact the match's outcome. Plus, I'll discuss the potential spoilers surrounding this rivalry. Liv Morgan will be defending the Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley at Bad Blood this Saturday. To make things more interesting, Dominic Mysterio will be locked in a shark cage above the ring. This stipulation could play a pivotal role in the storyline, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds. From the start, I believe that this feud is destined to be a trilogy. We've already seen two high-stakes matches. The first was at SummerSlam, where Dominic Mysterio shocked the WWE Universe by betraying his partner, Rhea Ripley, and aligning himself with Liv Morgan. This betrayal set the tone for the feud. In the second chapter, at Bash in Berlin, we saw a mixed tag team match. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest claimed a well-deserved victory over Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. This win was crucial for both Rhea and Damian. Rhea needed a rebound after putting over Morgan, while Damian had just lost the world title to Gunther at SummerSlam. They needed a big win to regain momentum. Now, as we head into Bad Blood, the situation becomes even more intriguing. There is widespread speculation. Will WWE end the feud here? On the surface, it seems possible. With Dominic locked in a shark cage, Rhea could finally get her revenge by defeating Liv Morgan and reclaiming the Women's World Championship. That would wrap up the storyline neatly. However, rumors suggest this may not be the end. Instead, Rhea winning the title might set up a third, decisive match, giving WWE flexibility in choosing the event. Whether it's at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia, Survivor Series in November, the Royal Rumble, or even WrestleMania, the possibilities are endless. This unique stipulation, with Dominic suspended above the ring, is designed to keep him from interfering. However, it adds another layer of drama to the story. Personally, I think it will lead to a scenario where Rhea Ripley not only defeats Liv Morgan but also regains her Women's Championship, the title she never actually lost. Let's not forget that Rhea vacated the title earlier this year due to an injury caused by Liv Morgan in a backstage segment. That incident set off a chain of events leading us to the current storyline. Liv Morgan has been making media appearances to promote Bad Blood, including an interview with Peter Rosenberg of Rosenberg Wrestling. When asked how she felt about Dominic being confined to the shark cage, Liv expressed genuine concern. She mentioned how she felt bad for Dominic, acknowledging that being in a shark cage is both dangerous and traumatizing. These comments may seem like just storyline-driven drama, but there's more to it than that. Liv essentially hinted at a potential title change and the role Dominic's situation will play in the match. Liv explained her concern, noting that Dominic is claustrophobic and has experienced trauma from past experiences. She pointed out that he dislikes heights and being behind bars, which will make this a harrowing experience for him. "I hate that for him," she said, indicating that she would be preoccupied with getting Dominic down from the cage as quickly as possible. This emotional distraction could become a pivotal factor in the match's outcome. This concern is not just a throwaway comment, it's part of Liv's storytelling approach. In past interviews, social media posts, and promos, she has masterfully blended reality with the storyline, enhancing the narrative. This skillful weaving of fact and fiction is what makes pro wrestling compelling. It draws fans in, creating emotional investment in the characters and their arcs. Now, why should we care about Liv's recent comments? On the surface, it may seem like typical pre-match banter, but there's a deeper layer here. By emphasizing how focused she'll be on Dominic's plight, Liv is subtly telling us what might happen during the match. With Dominic locked in the cage and unable to assist, Liv could find herself more concerned with getting him down than focusing on Rhea. This distraction is likely to cause Liv to make mistakes in the ring, mistakes that Rhea will capitalize on to regain the championship. This scenario allows for a title change while protecting Liv Morgan's status. It sets up a storyline where Liv didn't lose because she was outperformed by Rhea but because she was overwhelmed by concern for Dominic. It's a classic Triple H-style booking approach, planning several steps ahead to keep the feud interesting. If we consider the storytelling patterns of WWE, this makes perfect sense. The company often keeps rivalries running by injecting new elements and building toward a climax at major events. For example, they have recently shifted from Gunther vs. Damian Priest to Gunther vs. Sami Zayn, gradually leading back to a conflict between Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Similarly, the Liv Rhea storyline has been carefully layered, with each chapter building on the previous one. Liv's comments hint at this continued narrative. She seems to be setting up an excuse for her potential loss, emphasizing her distraction over Dominic's predicament. This gives the rivalry room to grow, setting up the highly anticipated third match in the series. Whether fans want Liv to retain, Rhea to win, or even a no-contest finish, the storyline is designed to keep everyone guessing while maintaining investment in both characters. Liv Morgan has excelled in blurring the lines between storyline and reality over the last 6 months. Her return at the Royal Rumble in January was marked by a declaration of vengeance. She aimed to get back at Rhea Ripley for the injury that had sidelined her. Although Liv briefly got sidetracked in a feud with Becky Lynch, that was part of a larger plan to build up Becky for a marquee match against Rhea at WrestleMania. Afterward, they returned to the Liv Rhea storyline, leveraging their history to drive the current feud. WWE has done a masterful job weaving real events into the storyline. Rhea's injury, which was attributed to Liv in a backstage segment, provided a compelling narrative hook. When Rhea vacated her title, it created a storyline void that could only be filled through an intense rivalry with Liv. This has led us to the present, with the feud set to continue at Bad Blood. Liv's recent media appearances, especially the interview with Rosenberg, have added another layer of realism. By expressing genuine concern for Dominic's well-being, Liv is creating a plausible reason for her potential defeat. This strategy blurs the line between scripted drama and reality, enhancing fan engagement. In pro wrestling, this kind of storytelling is crucial. It builds anticipation, keeps audiences invested, and makes every match feel important. In conclusion, Liv Morgan's comments offer more than just pre-match hype. They're a subtle spoiler. By focusing on Dominic's situation, Liv is setting up a narrative where her emotional distraction could cost her the championship. This outcome would not only elevate Rhea Ripley but also add depth to Liv's character. It's a win-win situation that preserves the rivalry's intensity and paves the way for a third, decisive match. WWE's booking under Triple H often involves multi-layered storytelling, keeping fans on their toes. We've seen this with other storylines, and the Liv Rhea saga is no different. The company's ability to blend reality with fiction, as exemplified by Liv's recent comments, shows why pro wrestling can be so captivating. By planting the seeds for a potential title change, Liv has managed to elevate the feud to new heights. Bad Blood will undoubtedly be a pivotal event for both Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Regardless of the outcome, Liv's recent comments have added an extra layer of intrigue to the match. Whether this marks the end of the rivalry or sets up another chapter, it's clear that the stakes have never been higher. Bravo to WWE and to Liv Morgan for keeping us all engaged with this storyline. I can't wait to see how things unfold at Bad Blood. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Let's continue this discussion in the comments below. Your support helps change lives, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.